In our today's class, we are going to discuss about the site of photosynthesis, that is the leaf. Basically, the leaf contains chlorophyll and it is the green part. We are going to study today the external and the internal structure of leaf. Now, let us see the external structure first. Now, the stick with which you hold the leaf is known as petiole. Now besides that, you can see a expanded portion that is known as a leaf blade or leaf lamina. Within the leaf lamina you will see the midrib and the veins. Now this is the dicot leaf, so this is the reticulate venation. In case of monocot leaf, you will find that these veins are parallel to each other, and that is known as the parallel venation. Now when you look out for the internal structure, the internal structure of leaf is shown here in the figure. The internal structure gives you the detail about the upper epidermis and the lower epidermis, which is generally shown by pink color. Now the upper epidermis is having a deposition of a additional layer above the epidermis, that is cuticle. The lower epidermis had got the tiny pores, it is non-continuous, and these tiny pores are known as stomata. Now when you see the general structure of a leaf, you will find that the leaf from the upper side is very slippery and from the lower side it is rough. You can pluck a leaf or you can see a plant and you can see the leaf and you can find the difference between the upper surface and the lower surface. Just below the epidermis is the parenchymatous cell, and this region is the mesophile region. Now in the mesophile region you will find the two type of cells. The first type of cells are the tall cells, which are known as Palisade Parenchyma, and these cells are very compactly arranged. The intercellular spaces are very less, and you will see the dot like structures within them, that is the chloroplast that contain chlorophyll. Just below the Palisade Parenchyma is the another layer of round or oval cell with lot of intercellular spaces and chloroplast in them, that is known as spongy mesophile. The Palisade mesophile and the spongy mesophile are basically responsible for the process of photosynthesis, because it is having lot of chloroplast in it, and chloroplasts contain the chlorophyll. As I have already mentioned that the lower epidermis is non-continuous and it is broken or innervated by the presence of tiny pores, which are known as stomata. Now stomata are known as nose of a plant. The gaseous exchange occurs through stomata, that is the CO2 moves in and O2 moves out during the process of photosynthesis. Now let us look at the structure of stomata first. Now when you look out for the structure of stomata, you will see that the stomata is consisting of two bean shaped structures which are known as the guard cells, and in between the guard cell is a pore that is known as stomatal pore. Outside the guard cell you will see the green color cells, which are the epidermal cell or the subsidiary cells. This is the complete structure. When you see the guard cell is having the chloroplast in them, the guard cell is having the nucleus in them. Now let us see how the stomata open and how the stomata close. The basic reason for the stomata opening and closing is the movement of water in and out of the guard cell. Now when the stomata has to open during the daytime, the water from the surrounding epidermal cell will enter in the guard cell. As a result, the guard cells swell and will become turgid and will pull the inner wall towards the outer side, and the stomata pore will open. The reverse steps will occur when the stomata has to close. Now when the stomata has to close during the night time, the water from the guard cell will enter the surrounding cells or the surrounding epidermal cell. As a result, the guard cell will become loose or flaccid. Now in that condition, the inner membrane will come back to its original position and the stomatal pore will close. The detailed account regarding the opening and the closing of stomata is shared here in the form of note. You can note down the important point from these notes. That's all for the day. Thank you.